This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. In the summertime, I park next to the swimming pool, and that right across from the college. One day a lady was over there, and she came over to my side of the road, and she said, "Mr. Bill, can you help me?" And she said, "I've got a flat tire." And she said, "We need to call somebody." And I said, "No, maybe not." And so I got out of my candy truck, and I got out this little bitty thing, not much bigger than a pair of binoculars for size, just a nice small thing. Got out there and walked over to her car, and I took this, plugged that into her cigarette lighter, and it's got a little flip switch here. And if I can get it over there to show you, that little flip switch is right there. And it takes a while, a little noisy, it takes a while to pump up a tire, especially a car tire. Probably took most of 5 minutes, if not 4. Without question. It's not something near as powerful as like the air hoses at the gas stations, for example. But rest assured, it will air up your tire unless you've got a big hole in it. Well, she didn't happen to have a big hole, and we were able to air up her tire and get her on her way. I told her, however, get to a gas station and get your tire fixed, or at least checked. Get it checked. And so that's what she did. But instead of having stranded or have to pay a whole bunch of money for somebody to come, and air up her tire and go through all that rigmarole, rather than to be stranded, I used this. And she said, "I'm going down and buy one for less than $30. It's well worth owning." I said it's well worth owning. But you're here for a story. Looking at horseradish. I said horseradish. It's an interesting creature to grow, I'm here to tell you. They got leaves that are nothing short of amazing. So what we'll do here, I'll take and slice down some of this and cut this into a couple of different pieces, and then I'll break those off. Area, I should be able to get about a dozen for next year to have starts. I'll put them in the ground, they'll be ready to go for next year. Well, I planted my horseradish down here on the river. Got all of it planted. Free land, free water. You bet. It's a blessing, without a question. Here's another blessing that you might be interested in. Now, everybody's into backpacks. This is more or less a half backpack, if you will. It's a short little critter. Allows you to carry some water with you. Got 2 zipper compartments. Lightweight, absolutely. Unlike a backpack, you just throw it over one shoulder. Back in the Civil War days, they had something very similar to this without the zippers, needless to say, and that's how they carried their so-called possibles. That's right. No backpack, just something like this. Lightweight, carries you a little bit of water, maybe a candy bar, if you so desired, or it carries your camera equipment like I do quite often, as well as it carries, some backup, like a gun, ammunition, if you so desire. If you're going to be out on a walk enjoying the fall, consider a little safety. For today, and for darn sure the day after, something like this would be real nice, or maybe even larger then. But for short trips, this is a blessing. Safety, always think safety. And never forget, always be legal. Don't give a cop the right to destroy your life.